our product hunt campaign, it was really successful because we have projects that were supported by Chris Messina, by Michael Saïd, and we outperformed them. We have also been approached by 2 angel investors and 6 VCs. You can be even a solopreneur or a small team, and you can outperform huge corporations. Saïd, who launched Microlaunch, he was ranked at 3rd place, and he's a solopreneur, and he has over 1,000 followers. We did a Kickstarter campaign. It was a total failure. Title that will bring you 100k NRR. People will, oh, this is how can I make money, and they will read you.
How did you get these 5,000 subscribers? Hi Alex, can you tell us more about your background, who are you, and things like that?
I'm Alexander Blazev, I am from Bulgaria, and I am Alex AI on Twitter. About my background, I am a co-founder at a co-working in Bulgaria, and also I am running an agency. It's a marketing agency, which there are several types of things we are doing. It's Twitter related, it's product hunt launches, and the third thing I'm doing right now is I'm part of the startup. It's called Questflow, and it's text to workflow automation. So yeah, 3 things that right now are my main focus: the co-working, the automation, and the marketing side of the things. And in terms of the co-working, it's placed in Varna in Bulgaria. It's the 3rd biggest city in Bulgaria, and this co-working we started 8 years ago. And the story is pretty funny because we were last year at the university with one of my colleagues there, and he went to Thessaloniki in Greece, and he was amazed by a place. It is Makerspace. It's a place where you have 3D printers and other type of hardware devices that are pretty cool. And we were thinking, okay, let's do one similar place in Bulgaria. And we started to think, okay, how we can do it. And it was a little bit a big research because it was pretty new for us. And we did a Kickstarter campaign, but our Kickstarter campaign, it was a total failure. And this is something that it's pretty funny because when you make a campaign on product hunt and when you make a campaign on Kickstarter, it's pretty much the same because Kickstarter is a crowdfunding platform where you can support hardware or places. You have an idea, but it's more times it's a physical product. It's not SaaS or AI tool, but yeah, you're building a hardware device or you are building some other physical product. And we did a Kickstarter campaign, but we made this type of mistake, which is we didn't build in public. And we didn't create this type of community because we did a campaign, but our campaign was without talking 2, 3, 5 months, oh, we are doing a Kickstarter campaign. But what we did was we connected with the big websites here in Bulgaria, our friends on social media. And when was the launch day, we were on newspapers, we were everywhere. But what was funny is that this was not our audience. I mean, people that are reading the magazines, the newspapers, they're not gonna join Kickstarter and support you. And we weren't active on Kickstarter communities, which are the main communities that are supportive to your project. And we were totally doing wrong this type of launch. So this was my initial launch when I realized that when you are doing a launch, you should prepare, what's the reason to make a campaign successful. And and after the launch, we pivoted the idea. We switched from makerspace to co-working, which is more it's how to say it's a market which is established, because for makerspace it's pretty popular in USA, but back then in our country it was something super new and it was too early. So yeah, the co-working was a better idea back then, and I learned a lot of valuable lessons from the launch part and after that. And now we are going into co-living. I think when you are doing co-working, the next step is co-living, and co-living is the next concept that is after the co-working part.
Well, you mentioned that you negotiate or plan to create a co-living place for AI nomads. How did you come up with this specific niche? I mean, I know that AI is like a buzzword, but how did you combine these two, AI and co-living?
Yeah, as I mentioned, co-working is cool, but even better is co-living, because we all knew that remote work is great. I mean, we the COVID brought us that it's good to work from home, but it's when you are doing a long period of time, you need to have peers to do it. And okay, we are going to co-working from remote work, go to work from home, to go to co-working place. But the next phase is co-living, because you have the availability to be everywhere. I mean, for example, right now you can go to Bali, or you can go to Madeira or Tenerife, and to be part of these communities that are co-living places. Because I think this is the most biggest issue to working from home, that you need people. You still need this type of like-minded people. And if we have this certain type of people that are AI, it will be more than amazing that AI is still relatively new in terms of the hype, because uh, the reason to have so many people that are interested with AI, it's ChatGPT. And I think right now there are, in terms of the events that are related to AI, it's super small type of events, and they are mostly based in USA. In Europe, we don't have a lot of AI events, or we have, but they're not so specific, I would say. They are more for developers, they are not practicals. And my idea is to be a place which will be more focused to practical things, in terms of to have AI workshops that are related to what can you achieve with that, how you can implement it in your business, in your daily routine workflow, and this type of things that are not develop related. They are more practical usage of AI. And one of the friends I met on Twitter, it's called Alex Northstar. He is also a digital nomad, and he was based in Bulgaria last year. I went to Bansku. This is the digital nomad capital of Bulgaria, because there are plenty of places, there are plenty of digital nomads. And we spent 3 or 4 days there. He was creating his AI course, and it was pretty funny to work together, to share some experience, some knowledge, and the relationship you're creating, it's more personal because, okay, we are chatting here, we're jumping on calls, but it's totally different if you spend several days or weeks together, going to restaurants to eat or be at a party. Because when I was with him, it was around the Halloween, and there was a Halloween party there. And yeah, and you're making experience with these people. You can have this type of, oh, we are working together, and we are having similar issues, but we are also learning from each other, which I think with remote it's impossible in terms of when I work from home, it's impossible to see how you work because share a little tips and trips, your habits, and this is a great way to learn from people that are a little bit ahead of you or they're better at something. And I think this is the best thing about co-living, that you can have experience with people and you have also have this learning mentality. You can learn from them and you have fun with them because the type of place we are in negotiating phase, it's 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 super beautiful area. It's 5 kilometers from a big city, but it's totally into the nature. There are lakes around there. It's also mountains behind, so it can combine to ride a bike if you want, or to have a barbecue at the backyard. And still, if you want, you can be at a big city having this type of experience that are not only related to being nature. So I think this is the coolest part of co-living, that you have the mix of be around like-minded people, but still to have the opportunity to enjoy the possibility that you have from this type of place, because people they are sharing similar values to yours.
Yeah, I think that it's also about adopting workflow of that other person. Have you done your research on whether market demand is in Bulgaria for this type of service, or in which country do you want to operate?
I think, as I mentioned, we're still early to AI events, and because, for example, Web3 and crypto, which uh, it's established niche in terms of we are over 10 years with crypto is popular, and there are this type of places. So I think with AI, it's gonna be similar. We will have places with people that are super interested in AI and they want to be around like-minded people. In terms of co-living and co-working, we have the background and the expertise. We know that people from all over the world are coming to Bulgaria, and for example, there's a fest in Bansko, the digital nomad capital of Bulgaria, and it's gathering over 1,000 people every year. It's a relatively new event, 3 or 4 years, and it's in the end of June, and a lot of people are joining there, and they are staying in these places not only for the event but for the whole year. So there is a demand for co-living, and in terms of the AI, it will be similar. Yeah, we are having calls and discussions with other AI founders. Mostly, more of them are in Europe based, and some of them are pretty interested to bring even their teams there, like 4, 5, 10 people, and to work together from a specific place.
The last question from this topic: you have an experience with digital nomading. How do you manage working while traveling?
It requires skill set because sometimes it's hard because you're to a totally new place and you have to be aware that it's not like working from your country, your place, and you should be prepared to work everywhere. You don't have the problem to switch between working and relaxing. And also you should have this type of technical setup in terms of having the right laptop, the right baggage. So it requires a little bit of mental and physical preparation to travel and from work from everywhere, because sometimes it's a little bit hard to be in a new place and to don't want to experience the possibilities you have. For example, when you are traveling to Colombia or Bali and you are based in Europe, it's totally exotic for you, and you want, oh, I want to visit this place, I want to be there. But when you have a project to complete, it's better to stay focused and don't distract with the great options you have around you.
Yeah, I see. I was also in the same situation. I would like to ask another question. What are your income streams?
Yeah, as I mentioned about also this type of services we are providing, they are related to Twitter and to Product Hunt. So the agency that I'm running, it's something that it's bringing me revenue. And yeah, in terms, I'm having clients that I'm working with and helping them to use Twitter as a generator, traffic generator for their business. So we are using Twitter to land more people, more users to their tool, or we are using Twitter as a way to connect with the right people. Because, for example, some of the clients I work with, they don't want to have a huge audience. They don't care about having 50K followers. They care to have the right audience, and for them it's better to connect with their ideal person they have in their mind. For example, one of them, he wanted to be around VC guys, and we only try to interact with this type of guys and bring him the interest from VCs.
If you have these clients you mentioned, do you work only on your own or do you have a team, or how many people are in the team?
Yeah, I have a team of 3 people, and some of the tasks they are doing, and it's totally remote. I mean, there is one guy from Argentina who is working with me, and other one from Romania, and we are working totally remote. We are using uh, Slack for communication. We are also using Trello. You're familiar with Trello, right? It's
Yeah, I use it.
to work on different projects, and we're using a lot of automation to our routine, so we can reduce the amount of time we are working separately. But yeah, I'm using the service of other people to delegate them some type of activities, because I think if you want to scale, you need human or AI labor. And this is something that it's unique with AI. You can have AI workers that will do the job the regular human is doing right now. And but still we have type of work that it will be hard to be implemented by AI workers. So I'm still using the help of other humans. And yeah, it's pretty funny that we have never met with the people I work with, but we are working together. We don't have any kind of communication problems because it's super easy to communicate.
Yeah, and what does the collaboration between you and the client look like, and what can they expect from you?
Yeah, it depends what is their goal, because when I work with clients, I'm not helping only to my routine task. For example, if we are working for his Twitter profile and using Twitter, we should know what is his bigger goal. Because okay, Twitter or product, they are just uh, specific platforms, but they serve to a bigger purpose. Okay, if you, for example, if you launch a product, what is product? It's just another piece of the puzzle. You want to make a product that is great for your users, and product, it's a place to have a little bit validation of your product or bring more users. But the bigger purpose is to create some viable product which will serve a lot of people. And I'm helping them not only with the specific platform, but I'm helping them to have in mind that we have other options, other places to launch, other ways to increase the amount of users. And also I'm helping them with ideas about how can they improve their product, because I'm huge adopter of AI tools, and I'm on a weekly basis more than 20, 30 new tools I'm trying to. I have in my routine days where I'm only trying new tools, and I'm testing out all week long tools. So when I work with someone, I tell him, okay, you can improve this aspect of your tool, or you can have this use case. And something that I really love to do is to propose different use cases for the client, which, oh, I didn't realize that it's possible to be used in this term, even my tool. So I'm helping not only with specific platform or place, I'm helping with more strategical approaches to his bigger purpose. Because at the end, it's not about Twitter product, and it's not only about launching, it's about making your product better for your users.
Yeah, that makes sense. What is Questflow? You mentioned this company.
Yeah, Questflow, it's a great startup, and it's a text to workflow platform. We're basically trying to automate your routine and to collaborate with AI workers. What does it mean? For example, you want to have a summary of every morning, you want to have a summary of the news that were on OpenAI website. And what was the current situation? You have to do it manually. You have to go to OpenAI and to check their news and section. Or you can create automation with make.com or Zapier, but you have to do it manually. And our solution is that we're doing this with the AI power. You go to ChatGPT and you ask a specific question, and you receive a specific answer. We're doing the same. You are asking for specific automation, and we're giving you the automation. You just go to Questflow and type in, I want to have every morning at 8 a.m. A summary of all news from OpenAI, and it creates you AI worker that is gonna create this workflow, and every morning you will have all the news delivered to your email box with the news. And with Questflow, it's pretty cool that we did a product campaign last month, and we're planning to do pretty soon another launch, because we have some updates, and we want to share with the users of product content, people that are going to the website. Because something that is pretty important in our opinion is to try to bring to people as soon as possible the new updates and to give them another update. Because, for example, a lot of people, they see your product when you launch, but 2 months or 3 months, your product is improved, but they totally didn't remember that, oh, I used this product and I tried it, but it's, how to say, it's still the same, but it's different, and it's new version of the product. So I think it's a great approach to have pretty often launches, because when you give to your audience the new launch, the feeling, it can be totally different. And a lot of people want to test out the product. So I think it's a great way to have launches.
Yeah. And what is your role there in Questflow?
Yeah, I'm helping them with marketing and business side of the project. And in terms of marketing, it's of course Twitter, it's product hunt, but also with the newsletter that we are having. It's a newsletter with over 5,000 subscribers, and we are delivering on a weekly or bi-weekly basis a newsletter. Yeah.
Can you share how did you get these 5,000 subscribers?
Yeah, it's a lot of them are from Product Hunt Launch, a lot of them are from Twitter, and a lot of them just found us on different AI directories, because we are also on over 50 or 60 AI directories. We try to be everywhere, and our approach is to launch on every platform we can be there, because every platform has people that are there, and people that are on these AI directories, they want to try out new products. And when they jump on our website, they see you can subscribe to the newsletter, and a lot of them are subscribing to the newsletter. And a lot of them are from Twitter. We are doing on a regular basis some kind of lead magnets, giveaways, some kind of incentive to join and to try out either the platform or visit the website.
Mm-hmm. And can you share any significant results that you achieved in terms of Questflow?
Yeah, for example, our last month product hunt campaign, it was quite successful. We had over 60 new paid users, which was incredible, because yeah, the launch of product hunt, we were fourth product of the day, and this was incredible because we have projects that were supported by Chris Messina. He's probably the biggest hunter on product hunt. He supported one product. We outperformed them. There was two projects that were supported, but by Michael Zaidel. He's the Egg Combinator managing director, and we outperformed them. And our campaign was really successful, and it helped us to have a lot of traffic. We increased our traffic 20 or 30 times only by launching there. And we increased also the backlinks. We increased the amount of types in Google, so we improved the SEO power. And in terms of users, we have 60 new paying users, which was incredible good. Mm-hmm. And we have also been approached by 2 angel investors and 6 VCs. We're in negotiation phase of some type of investments to be made into the company.
That is very good. Congratulations.
It's something that people should realize that launching a product, it's bringing you a lot of benefits. It's bringing you users, it's bringing you traffic, and it's bringing you a huge inbound of inbound in terms of investors, angel investors, and VCs. Of course, this is applicable if your product is at the right place, because a lot of the projects their product it's not the right place for them, and they should be aware that okay, we will launch a product, but the results they can be totally different in terms of what is your product and what is your ideal client.
You are especially active on Twitter or X. When did you start your journey on this platform?
Yeah, I started on Twitter. Back then was Twitter. It was not X, and this is something I will never start to call the app X. I will always call it Twitter. And
yeah, because when you called it X, it's like something for adults.
Yeah, and especially it's funny when I type in on ChatGPT a long post and time make proofreading of the tweet or the text, and there it's I mention X, and always it insert the name of the social media you are talking about. I don't know if you have this experience, but when you type on ChatGPT X, you have a sentence and you have the X, it will always want to specify what is X. So yeah, it's better always to call it Twitter. So back in 2022, I joined Twitter, and it was more related to NFT, because I was interested in NFT projects. And the place where the magic with crypto and Web3 and NFT is happening, it's Twitter. This is the platform where the projects are most active. And I started to consume content there. And okay, why should not write something? And I started to create content. I started to connect with people there, and became part of some communities, and it was pretty fun to be around people from different communities. And I started to be active every day on the platform. This was in 2022. And in 2023, ChatGPT, in the end of 2022, was ChatGPT 3.5 released, and I started to using it. And at the beginning of 2023, I started to share my findings and my lessons about AI and ChatGPT on X. And this is the time when I, when I grow my account.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what activities did bring you so many followers?
It was my lessons with ChatGPT. For example, I have several tweets that were ChatGPT prompts, and they were prompts that are 10 or 50 or 20 rows. They were super long prompts, and I was describing how to write a good and quality prompt, because people want to see what you are doing, but and also to explain. And it's interesting when you share something, but you reveal the secret behind it. And this was something that it brought me. There are several of tweets that brought me like 100, 200 followers. People were super interested to know, how you are writing the prompt, or how you can automate your activities with AI. And I was describing long format tweets that were super specific. and it was more showing what I'm doing. And when I revealed these secrets, people were super interested and they give you a follow. This was the reason to grow on the platform, because people want to see what you are achieving, not only to write, oh, you can achieve, you can reduce your work day by 5 hours with ChatGPT, but instead you have to show them how you are doing, how you are reducing your time of work. And it's something that it's better to show people rather than talk about what you can achieve.
And how do you handle engagement rate? Because, for example, you have more than 5,000 followers. Some of your posts have blown up and some have reached about 200 or 400 viewers. Do you find any specific reason for that?
Yeah, as I mentioned, they have a great hook. This is something that is super valid, not only on Twitter but on every social media. It's all about the hook. The hook is the title, and the better the hook, the better the engagement, because people want to have a specific reason to read you, and you should give them something that is valuable. And for example, this is how you can make money, how you can reduce your, how you can have more time, something that will bring you immediate benefit. And it should be something related to how to look better, how to make money, or how to have more freedom. And these are the concepts that brings best results. Because, for example, if you write something, okay, how to make a description of product, it's super boring and it's not interesting for a majority of people that are reading this type of tweets. But if you tell them, oh, how to write a title that will bring you 100K MRR, people will, oh, this is how can I make money? So I want to know, and they will read you. And you should try to focus on the hook. This is something that I learned during my Twitter journey. Focus on the hook. The hook is the most important part of your content. If you do a great hook, people will start reading you. And there is a book that is amazing to copywriting, which you can. The main concept is make people read your first sentence. And what is the goal of your first sentence? To make people want to read your second sentence. And what is the goal of your third sentence? It's the second sentence, it's to read your third sentence. And if you apply this to
That is
writing,
cool. That is cool.
yeah, you can make your posts viral because you want to give people reason to read you. And it all starts with a great beginning. So focus on your hook and of course deliver great content besides your hook. But it all starts with initial phase where people, because you have no more than 5 seconds to catch other people's attention. And if the first impression is not interesting to them, they will skip, they will scroll down and they will go to second or third post and they will want to read from someone else. And if you want to be the person that they are gonna read, you should focus on your hook and try to make them stay on your content.
It's interesting to me because anytime I do or create any shit post, it has more visibility and people are more interested in this random post about anything like situations from my personal or ordinary life, you know. And when someone creates something very academic, yeah, this is the type of word I want to use, very academic, so people are not so interested. So why is this why this happens?
Yeah, because people are feeling, oh, I have this feeling, this applies to me. Because if you write some shit post, it's more likely someone else to be feeling, oh, I have feeling that I am feeling the same, I am doing the same mistakes, I'm feeling something similar. But when you write about some academic post, people are, what is this? I don't have any idea, or it's too serious. So
It's like being in school, everybody sleeps. How can one use Twitter as a platform for business, or how can we monetize Twitter?
yeah, Twitter is a great place to monetize. There are several options I would recommend you. Have a service to provide and find clients from there. Second, it's to have digital products and to use Twitter as traffic generator to your product, to advertise, to speak about your products. And third option is, of course, to use it as a networking place to connect with people with you can collaborate, or people that can invest in you or your product. So in terms of service, it's a great to provide service. It can be every service can be. I mean, every online service can be offered on Twitter, and especially services related to marketing, to coding, are great services you can provide there. There are also a lot of coaching type of opportunities, because people on Twitter, they are open to try out coaching and different type of services that are how you can achieve something with someone that will be your mentor and will help you. And of course, another option about monetization is the advertisement. Because if you have a big audience on Twitter, it's easy to have ad products or companies that want to be mentioned or be shown. So a lot of advertisement options are available too.
Lately, you have been very keen on the Product Hunt platform. Why is this space so attractive to you?
Because I want to test out the new tools, and product hunt is great in this term that there are everyday great products. So you have access to over 50 or 100 new launch tools every day. So it's a great place to discover new tools. And for me, this was great platform to find out new tools. And the reason why I started with Product Hunt in terms of launching and helping other products launch was that with Questflow we did a Product Hunt launch, and it was great to see what are the possibilities of the platform as company or product that it's launching there, because it's not only about finding tools, but you can use the platform as a creator on the platform, and to have this type of the traffic, the users, the investment side. So it's a great platform as a user to find out what's the new cool tool. And it's in terms of a builder, you can find users for your product, or you can find investors for your product.
Mm-hmm. And what are your observations about Product Hunt?
I think it's a specific platform, specific, that has a specific audience. And if you want to be on the first places when you launch a product there, you should be part of the community. You should have people that are supporting you, and you will support them, because the majority of people, they are on a daily basis active there, and a lot of the people there are finders, solopreneurs, that they need also support from other founders. And also something that it's quite interesting for me that there are super small teams, I mean solopreneurs or teams of 2 people that are bootstrapped, and there are huge companies. For example, OpenAI released Sora, they are cloud free, and it's but it's funny that even these big projects, they didn't perform super well. For example, cloud, it wasn't on first place when they launched. So you can be even a solopreneur or a small team, and you can outperform huge corporation, or you can be so it's a unique platform in terms of uh, you should be small and you cannot outperform. No, you can be only one person and you can outperform big teams. So it doesn't matter if you are a huge corporation or you are a solopreneur, or you have availability to be great at your launch.
Why do you think that it is this way, that small creator can outperform a big corporation?
I think some of the reason it's exactly this type of feeling. Oh, this is a big, for example, the cloud free. They have huge marketing. They have a huge budget. Why should we support them? They have users. They have everything. And this guy, he's active in our community. He's helping all of us when we launch on product. And let's support him and let he outperform this big corporation. And there is this type of mentality where people want to compete with big corporations, and you're some kind of a battle between David and Goliath, and you're the small one, and people want the small one to outperform the favorites. So yeah, I think this is some kind of the reason why sometimes solopreneurs are performing great. One of the great guys from Twitter, Saïd, who launched Microlaunch, he was ranked at third place, and he's a solopreneur, and he has over 1,000 top followers, which is incredible. And I think sometimes you don't need a huge team to be successful there.
I also follow Saïd, and he's awesome. He creates something that is similar to Product Hunt, but it's something like a complementary product. It's not a competition, it's a complementary product. He said that in one of his posts, and I follow him. It's a great guy. How can people find a synergy between Twitter and Product Hunt? In the meaning, how can these platforms, Twitter and Product Hunt, support each other when you want to monetize a product?
I think both are great way to have users when you're launching a new tool, and it's great in this terms. You can use Product Hunt as a traffic generator, because if you make a Product Hunt campaign, your traffic will significantly improve. I think both platforms are great for different purposes, and in terms of significant improvement on the traffic side, Product Hunt has a great ROI, because if you do a Product Hunt launch campaign, you can have a lot of traffic, a lot of new users, and you will have a MRR if you are doing it. And in terms of long term, Twitter is a better solution, because you have all the time improvement on the platform, because on Product Hunt it's a one-day launch, but on Twitter you can speak about your product every day, which will bring you everyday traffic from the platform. And it's another addition to your strategy, but it's on a daily basis, and in long term the most more sustainable a way to bring traffic. But in terms of skyrocketing your traffic. Product Hunt has this type of a huge audience that will go from Product Hunt to your website.
And I think that we covered topics about Twitter, Product Hunt, and also co-working and things like that. What are your future upcoming goals?
My goals for 2020 for us are related mainly to Questflow, to some product and launches, and also about this co-living I started to talk about, because we are in negotiation phase to buy the building. And if we complete the deal, we should start renovating, because it's not a new building, so we will have to make some renovations, and also we can adapt the building to the needs that we want to have in our co-living. And pretty much I think this will take a lot of time and energy. So for 2024, this will be the main focus I will have.
Yeah, it's very ambitious. So I hope that everything will go according to your plans. Do you have any inspirational speech at the end of this YouTube part?
I think we should try to chase our dreams and to try to develop our potential. And I think this is sometimes you can achieve with AI, because AI can boost your productivity. And it's great to chase your dreams, but if you want to achieve them, so you should develop yourself. And I think in terms of improve your skills and knowledge, AI is something that can boost the process. I will suggest everyone to try to implement AI as a learning tool. And by learning, I mean, for example, you can create, you want to learn some skill, let ChatGPT give you the skills, sub-skills you have to adopt in the habits, and go, for example, on YouTube and watch every video that it's related to these skills or habit you need to acquire. So I think try to develop yourself and improve your skills on a daily basis. This is something I will suggest everyone. You have two options: either ignore AI or incorporate AI and achieve more with less. And this is my advice: go and find a way to learn more and new cool things with AI.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your time to be there. It is a pleasure to talk with you again, and it was a fun today. We are continuing to HeroHero. There is a premium part. The link is in the description. And if you like this episode, I will be thankful for subscribing to this channel, and even more if you share it with our friends. And see you on HeroHero. Thank you, Alex, again.
Thank you, Nicola, and it was a pleasure to be here with you. And everyone, join to the channel, click the subscribe button, and go and watch other videos that are on the channel, because there are plenty of good interviews here. I spent some time to learn about other cool founders, content creators here, and I think everyone can learn something valuable from the channel.
Yeah, that's the goal and aim of this YouTube I've created. Thank you once again.
When we talk about AI, we should have in our mind that AI is just a tool. How to say? It's a better software right now, and you cannot expect to be perfect. And people should be aware that if you're using AI, it will have mistakes. But your role is to treat AI like an employee. I would recommend Jasper instantly. Jasper is about writing. It's great AI tool about writing. Instantly, it's about outreach, about cold emails.
Can you share how much money you earned thanks to AI?